If you haven't heard, Trey Trades has released a video just literally an hour ago with my last AMC update on YouTube. It's a video that lasts, it's almost 22 minutes long, and here is just a screenshot of, a thumbnail of that video. So if you watch the video entirely, or even before getting to that, this gives a little bit of, I don't know, a sour taste, to some people. And this is what I want to kind of get into in this video and kind of give you my thoughts on whether or not this can impact your position or my position in AMC, especially as the company is selling a lot more ape than, we may have wanted, but we talked about it in previous video. So is the fact that Trey is making a last attempt or last, coverage on AMC means that he's been bailing out, because this is what people are taking from this. I mean, a lot more people are taking this as a takeaway on, just the title of the video. Now, if you watch the video entirely, he's not, this is what I heard, this is what I took or understood, he's not saying is getting out of AMC. I think he's saying is, I'm tired of just covering AMC and getting a little bit of the backlash, and the hate from the viewers and people on social media. He's going to move over to Twitch, which is another social media such as, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. And I guess that's where he's going to continue to cover, or publish the videos as he's been doing since, this whole thing started. Now, some people are thinking that, he's been paid, he's a shield. He wasn't really part of the ape movement to begin with, because he made, more than $1 million with calls when AMC went all the way through $70 a share. And, with his YouTube platform, between super chats and, the Google ads money, he's well off, so he won't be missed. All right. And he's, anything like that. And you have another camp of people thinking that, hey, you know what? He's not bailing out. All right. This is a YouTuber, of course. Yes. But he's also a person. He's also a person with a heart. And sometimes when you look at the hate, you look at the comments, you look at, the hit some of the YouTubers are getting, especially in the, investment finance, stock market, and just, regular people covering regular stocks, regular investing ideas on YouTube. It's already a lot. Now, when you take something as, polarized as AMC, it's a whole new level. It's just another level. And as a person, it's hard. It might be hard just to deal with it on a daily basis, especially when people, are making comments or, accusing you of stuff that you're not. Because at the end of the day, as a YouTuber, you are just somebody sharing your thoughts and ideas, which at some point might be wrong, at some point might not be, or might be right. But the bottom line is, when it comes to money, people tend to be a lot more emotional than anything else, because it is money. That's what of the impact money has on us humans. Right. So I'm mostly on the camp of people, on the second camp, because as a YouTuber and as also a YouTuber, I also get to take the hit. I also get to take, some of the insults. I also get to take some of the, the blast and the hate, especially in the comment section. And sometimes this can be pretty much from people that seem to be heartless, because they tend to totally forget that you are just another human, a random guy on YouTube just making videos, and nobody is right when it comes to the stock market. And this is something I keep saying, and I will keep saying. You cannot be just 100% right on the stock market. I mean, just look at me, Kevin. Just look at some of the billionaires. Look at some, the Cathy Woods. Look at, even the Michael Burry. What some of the most smartest people in minds said about, COVID and when the economy will go. It just didn't happen, because you cannot predict the future. And as such, you will be naive to think that somebody on YouTube or on social media has all the science, all the knowledge around what the stock market will do just in the next few minutes, let alone in the next months, years or so. And when it comes to AMC, I think some people or lots of people tend to forget that there is a difference between textbook analysis, whether it's technical, fundamental, or whatever. There is that, and that's what you use as an investor to make an educated guess around what you think might be, the outcome for the investment you're making now. But the market has been so messed up, not only for stocks like, the memes, AMC, GameStop, the Bed Bath & Beyond, no, but just overall, nothing makes sense anymore in this market. Nothing makes sense anymore in this market for just regular stocks. But for stocks, for a company stock such as AMC, where we know the manipulation and the shenanigans and just the BS and the bullcrap happening just for this stock price to be suppressed is mind-blowing. It's been never ever seen before, and it's unprecedented. All right. So when you add that to the equation, it does make sense that sometimes what's supposed to happen doesn't happen at all. But it's not it's not the fault of people covering it on social media. And even if it wasn't the case, it's not because they said so that it happened. It's because it's just the mechanics of the market. So I think people need to chill a little bit. People need to really chill a little bit, all right? It's not because you're showing your face on YouTube saying stuff about the stock market or specific stuff that it means that you are also, not a person with, feelings and a heart. And, sometimes it's hard to deal, especially emotionally, with some of this stuff coming from your viewers, whether you're right or wrong. So I wish nothing but luck to, Trey. I learned, a lot on some of the, coverage he made on AMC and other stocks. I didn't agree 100% with what he used to say, but most of the time I was agreeing with what he was sharing and covering. And I think it will be missed, but it's not because AMC stock. It's not because it's now out or not covering AMC anymore on YouTube that it means AMC stock is dead, because AMC stock short squeeze was not depending on Trey's making videos on YouTube to begin with. All right. Exactly like AMC, short squeeze is not dependent on me covering videos on YouTube or you willing it to go to $1,000 a share. It will do what it's supposed to do in due time. And the $1 million question is, when is that due time due? Because if we all know, we'll pretty much grab for any dollar we have and put it in this stock, because at the time we'll just reap and never have to worry about money again. But that's not just how life works. So yeah, good luck, Trey.